Hello, everybody. Sad Patriots fan coming at you this week. Coming off an embarrassing loss for the Patriots against goddamn Derek Carr and those damn New Orleans Saints. That's not why I'm here today. We are here for the Week 5 League of Misfits Fantasy Recap. And let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this league is really firing it off. You know what? To kick things off, I think I'll start off with the Poop Bowl. We've got Denny Lee and CD's Nuts. A little preview of what to expect for the bottom feeders. A couple of atrocious scores that we saw from these guys. Sexton Chili Jim. Some good young performances from Sam Laporta and Desmond Ridder, but the kid couldn't quite get to 82 points. And fortunately, CD's Nuts and the so-called 2024 first number one overall pick, or going for that number one overall pick, not looking great because he's giving Sexton Chili Jim the outright last place. His final score for this one, 81-72. Next up, we've got the reigning champ Legoat versus our commissioner, Holy God, the amusement park. Let me tell you what, somebody definitely got abused here, and I think there needs to be a flag for roughing the passer called for starting AR-15 over Justin Fields' dominant performance. And I'll tell you what, the 2022 champ let his dogs, DJ Moore and Tyreek Hill, eat. And I'll tell you what, UNC Tar Heel Sam Howell actually surprised his own owner, who was getting ready to cut him. Put up a pretty good outing, and you know what? May have earned himself another week, and another week of stress for that owner. And it was nearly a 100-point margin of victory for the reigning champ. Final score, 180-83. Next up, we've got the current title favorite, Matty Red and his team Teach You a Lesson versus Bill and the Hitmen. And you know what? This might have been an old school lesson, back when you could actually hit your kids. 52 points from Don't Chase Liquor No Hose. I'll tell you what, that's a pretty good lesson out there for all you youngins. But just truly a massacre in this one, as Matty Red continues to look to be the front runner for this title as we near the half-season mark. 120-point margin of victory, an absolute ass-whooping. 184 points to 64 points. Maybe start setting your lineup, Bill. Next up, we've got Jay Shell and his self-proclaimed 2024 winner team versus Colombian Goodell and his Ghost Riders. And I'll tell you what, Travis Etienne really turned it up across the pond over there. And a big upset with the Jags taking down the Bills. And Etienne put up 36 for that little shitbag. Luckily, Jay Shell finally got one last strong performance out of Divine A-Chain before he's finally got to put him back up on the shelf on the IR right next to Nick Chubb. A couple unfortunate hits for this team, as they really look to bounce back, really hoping for Kyler Murray to come back strong because they're currently not Jordan loving their QB play recently. Ghost Riders edged this one out, 126-120. Next up, we got G. Davies versus Schmoodius and the Achilles heel. Really got to love that sense of humor after losing a couple big stars to some Achilles tears out there this season. And I think they really need a good laugh after this pouncing. Really coming in hot with the strong core of Diggs, Mahomes, and Josh Jacobs. G. Davies put up on a strong show this week to continue their hot start, moving to 4-1. We'll see if maybe they'll squeeze in a spot for Breece Hall moving forward, but really wasn't needed this week. G. Davies takes this one 155-102. And lastly, we have Amerisaurus Rex, drug dealing music, versus Carter and the Hurts Locker. And I'll tell you what, these are two teams that really had some high expectations coming into the season, but really had some low results so far. Fortunately for them, had some 2 stars return this week coming off the IR, but really for these franchises, only one decided to show out. Cooper Kupp puts up a classic outing of 20 points, and JT, Jonathan Taylor, with only 4 points after signing that big old contract that he fought so hard for. Neither team breaks 100 as drug dealing music beats the Hurts Locker 97-77. That one hurts. Now moving in here, we're heading into intra-divisional play. Finally going to answer some questions about the strength of these divisions with Bishop Sycamore and IMD. So let me tell you what. Let me ask you, what do you think about what we're going to expect coming up in these next few weeks, Wolf? Couldn't have said it better myself. And I'll leave you all with this. If Mac Jones has 1,000 fans, I'm one of them. If Mac Jones has one fan, it's me. If Mac Jones has no fans, I'm dead. Go Pats. Fuck the Raiders. Let's go.